So you want to learn how to do redstone? Well, you've come to the right place because in this video, I will be teaching you how to do redstone. Let's get started. Now, the first thing you need to learn about redstone is the inputs. The inputs are the buttons, your levers, and your pressure plates. It is the thing that powers your component. Now, if we take this stone button and this redstone lamp here to place this stone button on the ground, because whatever that is around this stone button gets powered by it. For example, if I take a piston and put it right next to the button, it will get powered. The same thing goes if it is on a block. Same thing. Anything right here to the side of it, or the thing that it is placed on, will get powered. This goes for all blocks, all redstone inputs, such as pressure plates, buttons, and levers. The next thing you need to know is a redstone dust. The redstone dust is able to be used to transport the redstone signal to a component like a redstone lamp. So I could just turn this on, turn this off. The redstone dust is actually extremely important, and it is the entire thing that the redstone system is based upon. Now, between this lever and this redstone lamp is your redstone line, but you can actually add to that with a redstone repeater. The repeater will go in between these two blocks. With this, the stick is the output. When it is given redstone power, it will spit out from the other side, like this. Now, the redstone repeater has three purposes. The first function it does is that it can make delay. If you right click it, you can actually set the delay. Let's see, this is the first delay, this is the second delay mode, and this is the third. And these can also be stacked to make longer delays. That's pretty long. Now, the second function of the repeater is actually quite important. Now, one thing that I haven't taught you about the redstone line is the redstone signal. As I said, when you right-click this repeater, it will power this redstone line, which will then power your redstone component. However, when you extend this redstone line, the signal will start to run out. And this, you see this number right here, these numbers? These are the amount of redstone strength we have in the redstone signal. And as you can see, every block it gets further away from the source, aka the input. However, we could increase this redstone strength by adding a repeater at the end of the line, which will convert this 1 redstone strength to 15, which is the amount that this lever gives off. And then we can power a redstone lamp. Without it, the redstone lamp will not be powered. And the third function is repeater locking. If you place a repeater facing into the side of a repeater and then you power it, it will stop the repeater from functioning. And if you power it off, it will start functioning again. When locked, the repeater will stay in the same state. That means that it won't change. If it's powered and it was locked while it's powered, but the signal is turned off, it will still remain powered. Alright, so the next thing is actually quite complex, and I think the comparator deserves a video of its own because it's very complicated. There are many uses of the redstone comparator. But to put it simply, the most important and the most common usage of comparator is item detection. The comparator is able to tell how many items are inside of a chest by having the comparator take the output from the chest. Place like that, which looks something like this. You can place items inside of the chest, which will activate the comparator. The more items you put in the chest, the more it will be activated. Like that. The next redstone component I would like to show you is a redstone observer. The observer is powered when it is pushed and when a block in front of its face is changed. Like that. It could be redstone dust being powered. It can detect that. It can be blocks being placed in front of it. It could be blocks being moved in front of it. Just anything that the observer sees, it will give an output to the component. Right, so now that we've talked about the inputs, let's talk about the components themselves. The first, we have the redstone lamp. When powered, it will create light. It's very simple. The second one is the dropper. It will give you the item when it is powered. You can just right click it to put items inside of it. And then the third, dispenser. The dispenser will dispense the item that is in it, aka right click. Let's say you have a water bucket inside of it and you power it. It will place down that water. And now we have piston. The piston, when powered, it will push a block. However, since this block is not sticky, it will not pull it back. However, this one, which is sticky, will pull it back. Like that. The next is the slime block and honey block duo. The slime block will pull on any block that is attached to it. Put it simply, if a slime block is together with a block of iron, and then you use that sticky piston and push that piston, it will drag the iron block with it. Say this slime block was iron, it doesn't work because it's not sticky. The magic of slime blocks and honey blocks is that they don't stick to each other, which allows you to create these kinds of things. If they could stick to each other, then this will be what happens. It won't push because pistons have a 12 block push limit. So once it reaches that limit, it will no longer push. Alright then everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, I hope you learned something new today in this tutorial, and if you want to see more of this, you can look in the description below for my How to Redstone tutorial series. Anyways, this was Cody. I'll see you later. Subscribe.